Right, this is a little tuition video for the theme from Tales of the Unexpected, written by Ron Grainer. Great little theme. On the guitar, I'm going to play it on with an A minor chord, but the actual theme is with a B flat minor, I believe, which is, you need a cap on the first fret for authenticity, but we won't bother with that. You can play it in A minor, sounds fine, but just to say that the original theme is in B flat minor. So this is a 12-string Burns double sixth, great 12-string electric guitar. I'm just going to do it on this. So we start with the intro, which is I play it like this. So we have our D string 7th fret, high E string 5th fret, so we've got octaves here, and we go, so we pluck those, pinch those two notes, those strings there, and I'm playing the G and then the open B, the open G and the open B, so it's, and that's a very short little intro. And then we go into the main theme, and for that we're playing the 3rd fret low E string and the open G. So we've got the low G and we've got open G string there, and that little melody is, so it's open G, open B string, then 3rd fret on the B string, so you've got a D note. Okay, so our intro is, just like that. And then we go into the main theme, and we're on an A minor chord. So from this, the first note of the melody is, we've got an A minor chord there, open A minor, little finger on the 3rd fret, top E string, and we're plucking the open A string, so we're doing the kind of like the bass part of it, and the melody, open A string plus the first note, high E string, and for the notes in between I'm playing the G and a B, so you're playing an A and a C. Or you could actually play the D string and the A string, whatever you want to do. Now that bit there is, second note of the melody is in F sharp, move the little finger down to the 2nd fret and play the low E. So we're doing a kind of a Travis picking thing here. Alright, so the bass is going, okay, and the melody is, so the 3rd note of that obviously is an open E string, so tune it up a little bit. It's nice to have the unison strings slightly out of tune on a 12-string guitar. There's a thin line between out of tune and nice, and out of tune bloody awful. So this is where we are. A minor, 2nd note F sharp with the low E, then 3rd note open E and open A string again, so, and then we get the and that's the melody. So you're still on the A minor chord, and it's a G string, the B string, and then the open E string, so it's, and when you do that you're on the low E for the bass note, so it's like that. So okay, again slowly. fact, for this, I'm playing actually. You can actually also do this. I do this sometimes. Open A. I'm playing every the A string there, the G, then up to the D and the B. Kind of missing out a string in between on that little run up. So it's A, G, D, B, and then G, E string. So we're playing. Okay, so again the first part of the melody. Then we get to the second part, which is like a G chord. So we've got that finger, middle finger on the low 3rd fret, low E string, and then we've got all these strings here are open now. It's like an open G chord, and the melody is the same: 3rd fret, 2nd fret with the 2nd finger now, open note. So you can pluck those open strings however you want. So the G and the B, or the D and the G, or the D and the B, or a mixture. And then we're back onto the intro. Those 3 notes: open G, B, and 3rd fret B string, while maintaining that low G. So I'll just play the A minor and the switch to the G chord. Back to the A minor, exactly how it was the first time around. Do that again. Now this time, instead of after our 3 notes, we go to this note here, the D. It's the 3rd fret on the B string. And then the end of the verse is like go to a G, so the low G note on the E string, 3rd fret top E string, and then we have to bend on, get that little finger over on the 5th fret to get that high note. It might take a bit of practicing for people with very small hands, and even more trickier when you've got a wide neck guitar like this, but it's a little practice. You can do it. And then back to the main melody. And then this is the end of the verse. So our usual in between 3 notes before each melody. And here we go to an A minor, which is a D7 I'm doing with my thumb over on the F sharp of the B, of the low E string. And then at the very end of each verse, back to the G. Now I go up to the low octave A as well to kind of emphasize the melody line. I quite like that 2 octaves lower thing that you get. I really like that. So you go on a 12-string guitar, you've got of course 3 octaves going because you've got the low note, the octave above it, and then you've got that. Okay, so I'll play this whole verse slowly. From after the intro. with my arrangement, I do another two verses, same melody, but I vary the middle, the kind of chord bit within the melody line. So the second time around, I always do a kind of like a classic kind of waltz, where you play staccato chords. So I'll just play that. Sort that out a bit. Getting a bit too wayward, that one. And these, yeah, just as a little aside, I always tune the very bottom high E string to the exact pitch, and then the one underneath it, the one more close to the top of the guitar, slightly flat. Anyway, that the staccato waltz. I'm also palm muting the bass sometimes. I'm playing it a bit slower, so I'm naturally palm muting it, sort of natural thing to do. But at the normal speed, I probably palm mute it a bit less. So the normal speed would be. That bit there is, I'm playing the thumb, plastic thumb pick. The first finger is kind of brushing up on the G and the B strings. Of course, the thumb is playing the D, so it's. And I'm playing the melody with the middle finger, I suppose, so they give the first finger a rest. And for the third round, I always do a kind of like a banjo roll of triplets, using those three strings there. So it would be, I'll try and play this slow. Just like that. For this, and the chords and the melodies the same all the way through. And actually, you might have noticed then I did this double octave thing a bit sooner than the end of the verse. But you can do that. It sounds quite nice wherever it is. That's just an open G, open B, and then 15th fret top E string, or you can play it many other ways. You can play it in octaves, harmonics I mean, like that or whatever. So I'll just play at normal speed, just the first 3 rounds. think of this video, and yeah, have fun with it. It's a great little tune, and I'm surprised I don't see more people playing it on the guitar. You can play it on any guitar. It's 12/6 string guitar. It's such a great little melody, and so many people know it. So when I'm out busking, loads of people come up and say, "What is that?" I know I've heard it before, and that's what it is. Brilliant little theme. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for watching.